Hey there, are you living in Malaysia? Well, I got some facts for you. The weather is really hot most of the season, but there could also be rainy season too. When it comes to these two main seasons, we are often either sweating a lot or in contact with water splashes, and this creates a bad smell on us, on our clothes, or even on our furniture. Yes, the sweat on your body and everything, and it gets stuck on it, on your clothes and also on your furniture. Isn't it a hassle every time it smells bad or something? You have to keep on consistently washing it every day. Not even that, on your furniture as well. Well, you don't need to worry about it no more. I got a solution all inside of this bottle just for you. I am Muhammad Amihadi and I am a student as just as you are. I have been faced with the same situation as most people will have to go through, which is where we often smell bad after a busy day or even when after working out. Ever since I knew about Febreze, it's been a life change for me. I started to notice that with all the sweat on my clothes, I don't even smell bad even after like working out or even after my busiest days. I still smell good. Alright, so before we go and get much more further in on how amazing Febreze is, let's talk about a little bit of its history. So in 1993, a PNG chemist was in the lab conducting some research on a material known as HPBCD. The chemist was apparently a heavy smoker, and when he got back home, his wife asked him, "Have you given up smoking?" His wife asked him, and he said, "No." And then his wife replied, "You don't even smell like smoke." And the following day, the chemist returned to his lab after experimenting with the material HPBCD and other smells. He then developed a liquid or a solvent that, when sprayed on clothing, it completely eliminates all the trace of odor itself. He presented it to the executive at P&G. Naturally, they were overwhelmed. There has never been a liquid on the market that doesn't entirely cover up the smell. Alright, so I bet you guys didn't know about the history, right? Well, now you know. Alright, so let's continue on, okay? Who doesn't know about Febreze? They make everything better with their products, which vary from clothing to house products and to even car products or even bathroom products to make them all smell good. Febreze himself is always in a constant innovation to create better and longer use on us with our everyday life. Especially nowadays where life gets more busier, they'll make you fresh throughout the day. This simple scent of freshness itself will motivate you and make you happy at places or even when guests comes over to your house and they are greeted with a smell of freshness, especially in Malaysia where the heat is always on its highest level, and this creates us to sweat a lot even just walking somewhere near to the convenience store or to your park to even throw your trash. Even when the rainy season comes, Febreze will keep you smelling good either way. Okay, there might be, you know, in a situation where your Febreze bottle won't spray despite having a full bottle. It can be frustrating when you need to freshen up your home or your clothes. Here are some issues or like common issues where users face and their bottle won't just spray. Okay, the first is the clogged nozzle or even in the tube. Sometimes when you left it for a while sitting on a shelf or something, it gets covered up with residue inside here or just inside the tube and it won't spray. But for this bottle, it sprays perfectly. Okay, so for the next issue, common issue is that the pump here. See, it is made from plastic and it's really fragile. You can't press it really hard or like really hasty because then it'll be a faulty. Just two sprays is enough. Okay, so maybe you do have a problem with the clogged nozzle and doesn't really spray well, or it's just something is there. You don't know. Get yourself a pen and try to clean it on the spray part. Jab it a little in, shake it a little bit, or even if it's still, still bad, then maybe it's a tube. You have to open this up And yeah, see, from here you could check if it's built up with residue or not. If it is, there might be something there that you could see and maybe you could remove with a long needle though. Alright. So for the second issue itself, the pump, you just have to be really careful, or even when if it's faulty, just change this top bottle, this top part wholly. Okay, change it, or even get yourself a new bottle. Okay, guys. So you know, I think this is pretty common itself. Regular maintenance of this bottle by cleaning it sometimes, like wiping it off all the dust or something. It could help to avoid the build-up residue on the nozzle. Okay, and to ensure optimal performance itself, sometimes here, on the pump here, it gets kind of dirty, and just clean it a little bit for optimal performance itself. It is that easy, and to avoid it becoming faulty itself, as I said, be real careful on it, and always try to clear up on top of this part. Sometimes it becomes faulty just because of simple things as just that. Okay, I just can't tell you guys enough. Febreze is your savior when you don't even know you needed it. For example, in an emergency circumstance where you like this clothing, and like you used it yesterday, but then you're like, it's kind of smells. Here is your savior. Okay, it helps you for even like emergencies or even daily use. And why is the constant problem of having to wash your clothes every day? Just use Febreze. Especially nowadays where they promote this expensive type of perfumes for us to wear, but with just Febreze you can smell expensively fresh at a low price. Also, Febreze won't, you won't need much to do in your home. Just spray here, spray there. Your house will be smelling fresh as new. If you were to ask me, Febreze is a solution to a lot of things. I would certainly have one, but I don't have just one. I have two. Alright, so in conclusion, as a student myself, I find this product to be really reliable and effective on such a quick notice. I suggest not just the students, but to everyone to go and grab one, because who knows, one day you might be in a tight schedule and you didn't have time to wash your clothes. This is your savior. Don't waste time thinking about it. Go and get it at your nearest convenience store. That is all from me, folks. Keep on smelling fresh and have a good day.